Čaute. Tak poď. Čo toto dneska máme? Môžeme na toto.
Thank you for protecting our school.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤 for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤 she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤 for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Harlow, not hide from him. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during
Okay.
a rather awkward conversation.
To je všetko. The fuck.
Anyone can run a shop. It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
What the fuck?
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Dobře,
Expelliarmus!
to by bylo.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
There she is again.
Škry.
From a distance. Fantastic. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably Hebrideans love sheep.
Watch your step. How lucky for us.
Starved to pick off a grab horn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Vyček.
Quiet, what was that?
Že by boss fight. WTF. K jejmu hnízdu, aha. OK.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
OK.
Watch out, it's her domain. She'll make sure. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
Tak, poď.
Not a warm welcome.
Dobrze.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest.
No poď. Dobrze, co to? Ale to chyba ona.
She's
Dobra.
leaving! Quickly!
Tak nic. Ale no, tekstury.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is there
Oj.
here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
To by šlo.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
Unless what?
they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
No, to by bylo. Ešte mi napadlo, že ja mám tu vlastne... Počkaj, aby som si teoreticky... Toto je, tuším to. Áno, ja si to môžem toto vylepšiť ešte. Výborne.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤 and we will devise a plan.
Takhle. Či to máme niečo nové, či čo? Asi hej. Počkej, kam mám ísť? To je... Je tady. Aha. OK.
Hello, pardon me.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Tak kudy się ma to naviguje tade, potom tade, tak kudy kam?
Glad you came.
Wait. Akože... Aj on je hore. Ja, moment.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤, what have I done?
Ale...
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤 is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone.
I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Okej. Czy są
It's
zabrał?
worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Glad you came.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Trulička? Samozrejme, že nič.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Wait. To si nemám vysadil do očí. A nebo také možná, ano. To co si išla zaplavat, ty vole? The fuck. Ne. God. Počkej, to jako nevyšplhám. What the fuck? Jo, takhle. To jako...
Natty's wand.
A já tady.
She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revellion will show me where she was taken.
Stopy. A jo, to jsou nějaké stopečky.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Rovnodaj sklep. Wait. Just like this.
Taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Nemôžem to proste vyfajtiť. Ja si myslím, že by sme to relatívne zvládnuť mohli. Nájdi zbierku básní, něco. Okej, nevyšlo. Vyřešíme. Například takhle.
Incendio.
Veľmi mám dobre. Skúšam použiť na niekoho aj ten nový spell. Čakaj. No, výborne. Na parádu.
Natty must be here somewhere. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you've been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon her.
Dobře.
It must be blocked by something.
Najdi hůlku. Alright.
Revelio. Incendio.
Okej, to nic.
Lumos. Revelio.
Aha.
Rabe's wand
The-
could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Paráda.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Okay.
Fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Nic nevidí člověk tady. Čekej. Jo, tudy.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow one.
𝐤𝐨𝐦𝐤𝐚. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, they've also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish
Okay.
to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Výborne. Máme ďalšie hotové. Tak, koľko to toho ešte máme? Jo. Ako je toho zatiaľ hodne, no. Ešte plus potom tieto ostatné robiť. Ako asi jo. OK. A však z tohto stranu by to bolo už pre dnes všetko asi. A pomaly sa vrhneme už asi na God of War tiež, no. Pomalučky. Asi možno, ale to si urobíme už potom na ďalšom streame, keď nezabudnem. Dneska trošku taká slabota, ale stále lepšie ako nič. Takže takto. Dobre. Konec koncov tam už potom tie ostatné úlohy len budú asi len také, že niečo nájdi a takéto srandy, takže... Ešte tieto v úvodzovkách hlavné si spravíme a potom sa už asi presunieme pomaly na God of War. Čož... Ešte uvidím, či náhodou nespravím aj pár tých ďalších vedlejšákov, čo tam sú. Podľa toho, aké to budú. Keď to budú nejaké totálne blbosti, tak asi kašlem na to. No a potom sa teda presunieme na God of War. Odohráme teda to a budúci mesiac to teoreticky asi vidím na God of War Ragnarok. Už to vyšlo na Steamu, takže budúci mesiac by sme si to relatívne mohli dať. Uvidíme podľa možností, takže paráda. Už to normálne vyšlo, takže to bude OK. Snad to nebudeme mať nejaké bugy alebo niečo. Nemalo by. 60 €, ale tak nevadí. Dobrož, takže ďakujem všetkým, že ste to dneska zastavili, ďakujem tým, že ste si pozreli záznam. Máme za sebou práve 40-minútový stream, čož asi v pohode. Uvidíme sa zase u ďalšieho streamu, takže prajem prípadne dobrú noc, alebo pekný deň, ak sa pozeráte niekto cez deň a vidíme sa zase u ďalšieho streamu. Zatím ahoj.